What's going on, people? It's David here. In this video, I want to talk to you for a couple of minutes about whether or not you should use a scale to track your body weight and measure your fitness and nutrition results and progress. I want to answer this question because I get it all the time from people. Okay, we'll go into the merits, the demerits, who it's for, who it's not for, and if you want to use a scale, how often should you weigh yourself? Okay, there are typically three camps with using the scale to measure your body weight. You should, you shouldn't, and it depends. I tend to fall under the depends camp because I'm conditionally essential, conditionally necessary. I like to look at each client's particular situation, what their goals are, what their motivating factors are before I decide to implement the scale as a strategy in their routine. So look at your particular situation, look at your goals, look at what makes you tick, because the scale speaks to different people. All right, so before we even get into the logistical portion of the video, let's clear the air. If you have a negative mindset, negative notion towards the scale, let's drop that and see the scale for the objective tool that it is. All it does is spits out information in the form of numbers. You step on the scale, the gears and the gadgets start going to work, if you plug it into a wall or not, and it gives you information. It gives you a number. It doesn't have a hidden agenda. It doesn't have an alter ego. You don't throw it out or put it for adoption just because you don't like the information on it. All right? It's a tool, and it's a useful tool at two things: measuring accountability and analyzing trends and consistency. We all know what accountability is. Are you accountable? Are you practicing integrity? Are you doing the right thing? Are you following the routine that you set out for yourself or that your coach set out for you? If you are or you aren't, the scale is going to tell you that. Okay? Doesn't cut corners, it doesn't mince words. It tells you if you're following your routine. So that's a pill you have to swallow. Two, are you headed in the right direction? If you have a specific goal in a certain time frame, are you headed in the right direction? The scale's going to tell you that. All right. Now, to determine if the scale is going to be a useful tool for you is, do you have a specific target body weight in mind within a specified time frame? 6, 12, 24 months. What do you want to weigh? If there's a specific number that you want to weigh, say you want to weigh 125 in 6 months, you weigh 140 right now, then the scale is going to be a useful tool for you because it's going to help you stay the course. It's going to help you reach that short-term goal. If you don't have a specific number in mind, if you just like going to the gym, you like the process, you like the feeling of getting fit and healthy, and you only really care about the way you look, the way you feel, and the way your clothes fit, then the scale's not going to be terribly useful for you. All right, so again, the scale speaks to different people, and you have to determine that. You have to determine that without any subjective feelings or preconceived notions towards the scale. All right, so now, scale's going to tell you if you're headed in the right direction, but you're not always going to see results. Results not linear. You may go, if you're trying to lose weight, you may go down a couple pounds, come up, plateau, go down, come up, go down. Okay, that is the general trend towards reaching your goals. You're not just going to reach your goals right away. Okay, so again, the scale is just information. Okay, you take that information and you apply it. If you're following your routine and the scale is not moving, then you need to adjust something. Okay, maybe you need to cut away at something a little bit, or you need to add something in. Okay, it's giving you information, you take that information and you apply it. That's what it's useful for. Okay, now if you are not doing the right thing, if you're not on your routine and the scale tells you a certain number and you don't like it, then you have to be tough with yourself. You have to be honest, say, am I really following the routine like I should? The scale is telling me this number, let me look at my routine. Okay, again, a useful tool for accountability. Now look, seeing results, achieving your ideal body, getting that dream, making the dream a reality, yes, it's a marathon and not a sprint. But in all marathons, people sprint within that marathon. Those sprints are called your short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. The marathon is what you ultimately want to look like, right? But within that marathon, you're sprinting. So using the scale as your accountability partner, your running partner during those sprints is going to be useful for you, all right? So that's what the scale is good for. How often should you weigh yourself? 1, 2, at the most 3 times a week. Whenever you weigh yourself under the same conditions, same lighting, or not same lighting, same clothes, same amount of food in the system. What I like to have my clients do is weigh themselves first thing in the morning, because they're driest then, they're probably going to be their lightest. And as long as you're consistent with the way you weigh yourself, the scale is also going to be consistent. All right. Now, whenever you decide that you want to use the scale, give it time. Be patient. Again, the results are not going to be linear. So give it at least 2 weeks to see changes in your weight and your body before you decide that you want to start implementing changes. All right. So that is my video on the scale. If you found this valuable, please like, share, and subscribe. Help me help you help others. Let's make the world a fitter place. You got a message or a comment or a question, throw them to me at strongbylee@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Peace out.